All right, we're live.
All right, we're live.
No.
We're live.
Hello.
Are we live?
We're live.
Yeah.
Yo.
Oh, I'm right here.
Singing
All
it.
right.
What's up, guys?
All right, a little rough start today.
a little behind.
Happy. Here, hang on to this, lady. You guys do the introduction because I gotta pull up the.
All right, John.
What is going on, ladies and germs? It is your three favorite people, the FPS Guides dudes. It's me, your boy, Captain Stiffy. I don't have my shirt today. I forgot it. I didn't do laundry last night. And of course, we have the always brilliant Ilocano SC. And of course, the clever and charming Mr. Top Hat Jones over on the other side here.
Hello. What's up, everybody? Happy Friday, y'all.
Happy Friday. Looking forward to the
Updating some of the
weekend.
information right here that just came in. So
Breaking news.
super breaking news.
Breaking news. It literally just broke my nose.
Episode 18, y'all. Can you believe
Really?
it? Episode 18.
We've been at this for a little while now, haven't we?
How many months is that?
That's over 4.
4.
4.5 months. So, here we are. Hey, catching the show live. Hey! Thanks for stopping in.
All right. So
Kixie. Hey, Kixie. Welcome to the channel. What's up? How you doing?
Hello.
Division Matrix. Happy Friday.
Matrix,
yeah,
welcome
happy
back.
Friday, everybody.
Thanks for
All right,
stopping
so-
in, ladies and gents.
What have you guys been up to lately? What have you been playing? Anything cool?
Actually, following the catastrophe that was Fallout 76,
The catastrophe.
I actually really wanted to try out the original Fallouts.
How've they been going?
The original Fallout.
I'm really liking it. I'm really enjoying
And
it.
they're not made by
And it's
Bethesda.
no,
just so you know, they're made
they
by.
were made by
Were they Obsidian first?
It was Obsidian, but it was Obsidian's, I guess, mother company before they became Obsidian. That was
Oh, okay.
Interplay.
Okay.
So Interplay, some guys left Interplay, or maybe Interplay became Obsidian. I'm not quite sure how that merge worked, but yeah, basically the same people, different name. It is super cool. It's not like any other Fallout game that's modern, anyways. It's a top-down, almost like a text adventure, point and click, turn-based. Like it has a hardcore like 1990s RPGs you can fucking get. And
Nice.
I actually really enjoy it. It's super cool. Oh, and we've been playing Smash Bros.
We have been
in
playing
the
Smash
office,
Brothers a lot.
and I'm honestly like on the verge of buying a Switch and Smash Bros. Even though I said I wouldn't buy it, I'm probably gonna buy
It's
it.
so fun. It's too much fun.
It hits the nostalgia just right in the fucking balls, dude.
right in the balls.
Right in your nostalgia balls. It was like
Nostalgia
I
balls.
played it and I was just like, ouch, yep, I gotta get this. Because it's just
I think that's exactly what happened.
dude. That's literally what it is.
He
Like
came from here to his desk and was searching for Switch.
It was like
we came here, it's like I wanted to see what it was like, and you guys are playing. I played like 2 rounds. I whooped everyone's ass, just so you know.
You did win.
And then I was like, yeah, I need to get this. This needs to happen. I'm sorry. I told my girlfriend, I was like, hey, I'm gonna spend a lot of money on
me.
another game system. Just letting you know. It's like, so yeah. Now I'm gonna have PC, Xbox, PlayStation 4.
You have
and
everything,
Switch.
dude. You have
Everything.
every system.
You'll have everything.
Every system.
Every system. Basically.
Every system.
Well,
You can play every
actually,
game.
Not every system. Not that new.
Oh, that new console that Soulja Boy came out with? Yeah.
The new trash emulator console.
Yeah,
Soulja
we'll
Boy,
mention
yeah.
that.
We'll talk about.
We'll mention that a
we'll
little
talk
later
about
in the little bit section.
The new.
As I
the
write
new
that down
console.
to add to the section right now.
You didn't.
No, because I was like, eh.
There's so much stuff. All right, let me look through my notes a little bit while we're going here.
All right, what about you, Mr. Sig? What have you been playing?
Just like everybody else in the world, been playing Smash.
What do you think of it?
Unlike everybody else in the world, I didn't play the first one.
Any
So,
of them? Have you played any of them?
I didn't play any of them.
Any of them. So this is your first Smash experience.
So I came in straight cold as a total noob to Smash Brothers, and you know what? I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling it, and I can.
And you come from a fighting game background.
No, I wouldn't say background. It's just I like Soulja Boy console. I wouldn't say it's a background, but I probably put more hours into Street Fighter and Tekken than any other games. So I love fighting games.
Right.
But my brain cannot wrap its head around.
Jumping, perhaps?
No.
Or is it just a combination of
I think-
things?
I think it's more like they're just two different styles of fighting games, and I think he's much more into like the 1v1 sparring style, with very precise like counters and like timing and spacing is like super key.
That's pretty much
super key, because like in a lot of the fighting games, especially the most recent ones, the hitbox is much more defined, and the spacing is like so important, and the timing is so important. Like on a normal fighting game, he would whoop my ass. Like
I would lose too.
There's no way
I would totally lose.
I'm not good at normal fighting games, but for some reason, games like Smash Bros, which I guess more is kind of like a battle arena style. That's kind of what I've been dubbing it, and it's just more it's more arcadey and it's more forgiving. But
because it has to appeal to a much wider audience.
But it's also appeals to much more people. It's harder to get into Street Fighter, like really get into it, because performing the moves themselves take time. I mean, you know how long it took me to like learn how to do the fucking Hadouken? Like, dude, the whole down and then moving the stick to whichever way, I can't do it.
Yeah, it's hard for me as well.
That fucks me up. But Smash Bros. I like because all of the characters, all of them have moves that are performed the same way. You have an attack button, you have a power button, and then using the directions with either of those buttons performs different things. And that's basically all you have to know to play any character.
Right.
So that's why I like Battle Arena games. But
then I think
I can see why that might not jive so much for you, because games like Street Fighter and stuff, they reward you a lot for learning how to be good with this one character. Like with Guile, you're really good with Guile, and that's like your dude.
That's all I use. Yeah.
He has moves, and he has things that are much more specific to him than the other characters. So, I guess that might be why.
I like how executing the moves are not hard. It's either up B, down B,
right,
dash.
So it's more
attack.
accessible.
What I cannot get over is I can't control my character. Like when we were playing, you're like, "Hey, dude, I just want to see this ultimate. Can you hit that smash ball?" And you guys are standing around letting me hit it, and I can't even hit the damn ball. It's so sad.
Well, again, that deals with timing as well, because when you jump, you're like, all right, how long is it for my character to perform this action?
Yeah, you know what? What I interpreted as lag, it's not lag. No, I think they do a little bit of. There's a little micro animation before they get into them.
Yeah, it's like exactly how you describe it.
I think honestly, with your experience, you probably would end up being pretty good at it. But unlike Eric and I, we have prior experience with the game. We have very little prior experience with fighting.
Yeah, we would get
with straight up fighting games, but we have experience with this, and so I think even maybe playing it some more, and once you actually start getting the mechanics some more, maybe it will find a place in your heart. But that's kind of what I think about.
Are there randomness in the stages, like the environment?
Depends on the stage. A lot of the stages,
there's random things that happen.
A lot of the stages
kill you.
All of the stages change shapes and stuff.
On Olimar's stage, if you get thrown into the frog with its mouth open, the frog will eat you and kill you.
Like, for example,
the stage will hurt you.
Yesterday, you were killing everyone, and you took a death because you walked into a bush. There was spikes there, and you're like, "Oh, there was spikes." He was working everyone, and he just walks into. He just backed up a little bit, and he just died because there was spikes.
Yeah. That's why a lot of people play on Final Destination or Battlefield, because those ones are plain.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
In this one, you can make the stages, any of them, like Final Destination or Battlefield.
So you can make all of them not do all the craziness?
Yes.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
Which is cool, because you can just plan on.
Then it's just you against the other player. All right, cool.
My favorite one is still Corneria, though.
That one's really cool.
With the ship.
Yeah. I like that one a lot.
It's classic.
All right. Well, we've been talking about Smash Bros. For a little bit.
Smash Bros. It's great.
I also downloaded Dragon Wars.
Dragon Wars?
Have you guys heard of that? It's a mobile game. I don't know. Like I'm selling one of my old smartphones, and the guy's like, "Hey, I'm cool with the price. I like it. It's great condition. Can you just do me a favor? My kid loves Dragon Wars. Can you just make sure that because it's a Note 4.
Is it free?
Yeah, it's free.
Oh,
He's like, can you just make sure it'll run it? So I installed it, and I sent him a picture. I'm like, yeah, it runs. It seems pretty cool, and it had 5 million downloads. So I mean, the dude's buying a Note 4 just so his kid can play Dragon Wars. I was like, okay.
I mean, I get money, so.
So So
I'm gonna be playing it. No, I literally just installed it an hour ago, and I just finished the tutorial, so it looks pretty cool. I mean, they've come a long way with mobile games. I've never played an RPG.
Remember before, Snake?
Yeah. They've come a long
Snake?
way.
That was like the first mobile game. Yeah.
the first mobile game, dude.
Oh, like the actual.
Yeah, the literal Snake.
Yeah.
I don't know why I was thinking Metal Gear Solid.
No,
You
it's
said
Snake. Playing so much Smash, dude.
Dude, I remember
fine.
playing little games on when phones actually had like buttons and stuff, and then like the little directional pad at the top there. And I had this this Terminator game. It was like a top-down, very linear. It was just like move left and right and shoot the Terminators. And I thought that was the coolest shit, dude. I was sitting there at my little brother's soccer games, not paying attention, playing the little phone game. Hey, this is crazy how like
It's come a long way,
how
dude.
far it's come, dude. They're literally playing like PlayStation, like
And Fortnite,
old
dude.
PlayStation games and Fortnite. Yeah,
Fortnite.
It's insane.
All right, so we're gonna jump into our headliners, and we have one.
Wait, what about you, Top Hat? What you been playing, boy? Let's go.
We don't have to talk about me.
We gotta talk about you.
It's not important. Moving on.
It's like, oh, so I've been playing. Yeah, so our first headline is.
What are you saying?
I've been playing Smash with you guys. I've been playing Celeste.
The indie game of the year.
Yeah, I've been really digging it.
Yeah.
It's just it's a pixel perfect platformer, really. So you have to be very exact with your jumping. Very, very exact. But the music, fantastic. Fantastic music. Loving it. But what I really like is the puzzles they're not easy to where they're dumb, but they're like, oh, once you get it, you're like, oh, this is how it works. And then it integrates itself into the game. So when you see it again, you're like, oh, I'm just naturally gonna jump up on this thing. That'll take me over here, and I'll just jump up again. So the way it rolls out puzzles to you and the way it integrates them later in the game is great.
Okay.
It's really, really good. I'm enjoying it so far. And I've
Puzzles-
also been playing Dead Cells.
When you
Again,
say
on Switch.
puzzles, is it puzzles like Tomb Raider kind of puzzles?
No, it's
Portal
like
kind of puzzles.
It's like, so say you have to get to another platform that's above you.
Okay.
It'll be like, okay, jump on this, and then if you grab this thing, it's on gears and it'll swing you over to the other side of the mountain, and then you have to jump while it's swinging.
So like platform.
So you have to, platforming puzzles.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
It's like that. It's really
Okay.
cool. I'm enjoying it. I'm
That is
enjoying it a
really
lot.
cool.
I recommend it so far.
So you like the music?
The music's great.
Is
dude.
it like an 8-bit style? Like
Yeah.
with like different sound tones and stuff. Like
Yes.
yeah.
But it's like synthed with other natural
to, like,
instruments
sound
and
like a little
sounds. It's
more
very good.
modern stuff.
Yeah,
That
it's
sounds
very,
good.
very good. I like it a lot.
Okay, news.
Actual news.
News.
Actual
Long
news.
introduction today.
Yeah. Why don't you read the first headline? This is going to be probably a lengthy discussion on this first headline, and we'll probably argue about this in our Let's Argue section later.
Possibly.
But this is crazy news right here.
All right. You want me to take it over?
Yeah, take it over, man. Tell
All
us about
right.
it.
So Epic Games is trying to bring cross-play functionality to everyone on all platforms. Everybody. They are going gung ho
Yeah.
into the
This
cross-play.
news comes to us from Epic Games themselves.
Yep. This is from the what was it?
The source.
The source.
The horse's
Wait,
mouth.
The horse's mouth. That's what. See, I knew he knows all the sayings. You know. So cross-platform login, friends, presence, profile, and entitlements coming Q2 and Q3 of 2019.
Yeah.
Cross-platform data storage and cloud saves coming to Q2 2019.
This is cool. Cool.
So wait, what does that mean exactly? So are you
So,
going to
like-
be able to save your stuff cross-platform?
Yeah.
Like,
So if I'm playing on
like-
PlayStation,
That's
like the
sick.
Division, and I get like 50% through, if I log in on whatever other platform, I'll be 50% through. Like,
Okay.
it will stay at the same rate, I guess.
So for their games like Fortnite, like for the online games, would they still? I mean, so would you be able to keep your progress, like going from like, say the Xbox to the Switch or whatever?
Yeah.
sounds like
That's
it.
what
So
they're
you'd be
trying
able
to
to get
do.
all your skins and all your
Yeah, everything.
Yeah,
That's sick.
tight. That is
Everything.
actually very big news then for all the Fortnite fans. Cross-platform parties and matchmaking is coming Q3 and Q4 of 2019.
That's really exciting. That's
So
very exciting.
That's pretty crazy. So you can be able to queue up parties with people on entirely different consoles.
Yeah.
This
So like us three
this sounds like
against the rest of the guys in the
very new
office,
thing.
us PlayStation, them Xbox.
I feel like we've been doing that already. No.
Not with every system.
Not with every system.
Maybe like because you said you could play with Cade on your PC and your Xbox, right?
Yeah.
Right, but were you guys in a party together, or were you
in a party
separately?
together.
You were in a party together on 2 different systems.
Yeah, on a party,
on PC.
on the lobby,
Right,
you could
right.
see me and Miko were on PC, and it even has the PC.
Okay.
It says it, and
So-
a keyboard, mouse. And then Cade, it shows the Xbox logo.
Yeah, it would be like that, but for
it says
everything.
You're in the party.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're in the party.
So that's pretty cool then.
That's
so it looks
super
like
awesome.
they've already have it kind of in the works, but it looks like they're expanding it to basically all devices right now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say though, on that party thing within the chat within Fortnite, I don't like it because there are moments when the chat just disappears. Like you're talking and then, like,
Are you so
in
you're
between
using,
when you're leaving
this
the
is
game?
Fortnite's in-game chat?
Yeah.
What? Like, oh, you can't hear them, like stuff like that, or like just the actual overlay of who's talking doesn't show up. Is that what you mean?
No, you can't hear them.
Yeah, I think during loading screens you can't.
That's
Like, if-
or when they leave, when they die, when they leave and they go to the lobby. We can't talk to them anymore.
Oh yeah, if they leave, that's why if you die, you want to like stick around until everyone else in your team's dead.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's kind of
Is-
always been a thing. That's why Xbox and stuff and PlayStation they have like individual like parties, and you can always get Cade on Discord.
But I don't think Discord works on Xbox, does it?
Is there a Discord?
should, though.
Is there a Discord?
That'd be
port
so sick.
Xbox? That would be
I don't
pretty
know.
Insane.
I feel like there wouldn't be because Discord's its own thing, and
True.
and it's Microsoft. Microsoft has got to own
Well,
some
I
sort
guess
of chat service.
In that case, Cade could just get the Discord app on his phone and just plug his headphones in. If he really
Yeah.
Just trying to find solutions, man.
or Epic could solve it. Epic could be an all-in-one shop.
Oh,
They've got a store.
We got a question in the chat here.
Oh, I got a
I
question.
can't
in the chat?
really read it though.
Does-
So you guys got
Chick-
it.
Chixie is saying, does Epic Games have their own servers? Can't imagine Microsoft Azure and Sony wanting to share data. They would have to.
I would imagine
Pixie.
so because they have their own launcher, so I'd assume they had their own servers.
Yes, I think that's one of the prerequisites within their own launcher.
So yeah, I would assume that they would.
I would assume that's likely, yeah.
Can't
but, like,
imagine Microsoft.
So what do we leave off on? Achievements and trophies?
Yeah. Achievements and trophies. Yeah, so that's big news.
That's gonna be interesting.
Cross-platform voice chat coming Q3 of 2019.
That'll
so
also be
maybe
very
that'll
interesting.
address some of the issues you've had.
Something I'm not sure how they're going to do is achievements and trophies because PlayStation has trophies, Xbox does not. They don't have trophies, right?
They have achievements.
They have, but I thought it was not the same
I don't.
way. I thought it was like
I don't know
points.
if they're
I
like,
thought it was like you get a trophy in PlayStation. It's like congratulations, you beat the game or whatever.
Yeah, but doesn't
like
there,
in
like, some
Xbox,
kind
I
of
thought
a-
it was like
isn't
oh,
there,
you
like-
beat the game. Here's points.
Is
Not
there
like an
a
actual
value
thing.
associated with the trophies though?
I don't think so.
Because like the way the achievements work is like you get the achievement and then there's a certain rarity with the achievement and then
oh, there's a rarity with it.
value associated with the achievement in this game gamer score.
Oh,
Gamer score.
okay. So, if there's a rarity, that would correlate over to PlayStation because they have like
it'll
bronze,
say
silver, gold,
like
platinum.
how rare it is. Like only like 1% of people have gotten. this
Okay, so
achievement.
maybe that will correlate more one to one than I'm thinking.
I'm not quite sure if they have the same achievements and trophies. Like if you put them side by side, they'd have the same ones. I'm not entirely sure, but if they do, then there wouldn't be any problem with that.
Okay, yeah, that wouldn't be too. That wouldn't be as
'Cause
hard as
otherwise,
I was thinking.
I guess you could just you can get all the achievements and all the trophies if you really.
But like,
you're
I think
super
if you're playing like
badass.
Fortnite or something on PlayStation, and then you get a trophy, and then you log into Xbox, it'll like pop. I think it'll like pop because of the cross-platform functionality. It'll be like, oh hey, I see that you're bringing your account over from PlayStation over here to Xbox. I see that you got that trophy on PlayStation. Pop over here on Xbox.
Huh.
That's what I think.
Or
it
they
would
could
be.
just keep it separate. You would earn your PlayStation trophies on the PlayStation. It's separate. I think they'd be separate. Wouldn't they be separate
Cross-platform achievements and
grouping of there's in-game achievements and then there's Sony achievements.
Well, the in-game achievements is the same achievements that you would get in Xbox. They're just called trophies in PlayStation.
I think the actual nomenclature is just different, but I
Yeah,
think
like-
the function is the same.
Yeah,
Okay.
You completed X thing, you get
something.
You get a reward for it.
Yeah.
The reward being mostly just bragging rights.
So the question, I guess the question then is, would it get mirrored to all of your platforms, or
Yeah,
just on the
that's what
platform that you
I'm
earned it on? It's
yeah.
probably just on the
wondering.
platform that you earned it on.
I guess so. I don't know. I guess we'll just have to see.
I don't know, that'd be a tough one to figure out.
I would assume that, you know, for the same game, they would have the same achievements on all platforms.
Yeah, I would think so.
Okay.
All right.
Let's see. We got the cross-platform, the voice chat. We talked about that. So we're going to be seeing these features starting to roll out for games using the Unreal Engine 4 and the Unity engine.
That's
first.
another variable. Cross-engine on... Man, that would be hard. That would be hard.
Do they use different engines for different platforms?
Different engines for different games, dude.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, it's the same game, then, wouldn't it be?
Right, but if it's built on some... So you're saying, like, Call of Duty, like, would use the same engine for all platforms?
Yeah. Is that an incorrect assumption?
Right. No, that's a correct assumption, but what it's saying is that if a game is using Unreal Engine and Unity, that this function will work first for them, and then games that use, like... fucking whatever Bethesda uses.
Yeah.
Shit engine. I don't know what it's called. Creation engine. Yeah. Creation
engine.
whatever it is. It would roll out to all those guys later.
Or Destruction Engine.
Destruction engine.
Okay.
But the crazy thing is that Epic Games is doing this for free. They're literally making these tools and giving them to developers for free. It's like, here, use it.
Dude, Epic is just putting it on the table, man. Just whipping it out and just...
Yeah, they're just like, oh, we're the biggest thing in games right now.
Yeah, we're literally the hottest shit in gaming right now. Let's just go ahead and prove it by basically
doing this awesome thing.
Basically teasing their competitors with this amazing effort that they're doing and not asking for anything in return. So look at all this cool shit we're doing and we're not asking anything in return. Look at that. We're so fucking awesome.
We're so good.
So,
all right, that ends our headliner section. That's awesome news, actually. I'm really excited. I'm really excited to see what's going to happen next year.
Epic
with this.
Games is pulling out some major moves, man. They got their own game store now. They're
killing it
for cross-platform for like all of their games. It's insane.
Now we're going to jump into what we like to call the little bits, kind of like smaller news. And the first thing we're going to touch on is something I do not like at all. This comes from Capcom themselves, actually. The new Street Fighter V update that's live right now has in-game ads, as well as skins with ads on them. So imagine like a F1 car with like skins and advertisements on them. Your skins of your characters will have ads on them, like an F1 car would.
What the fuck?
And this, dude, it gets better. It gets better, dude. If you decide to turn them off, because default is on, of course it is.
Of course it
is. If you decide to turn them off, you'll actually earn less experience and rewards from your gameplay.
What?
So if you go into the settings and say like, yo, I don't want these ads in my game, you'll earn less than you would if you had those ads on.
Alright.
This is like a new level of
that is
scumbag.
Scummy.
Like really, really scummy. And this is Street Fighter V. Street Fighter is a beloved franchise. This is very... They should not have done this. What are your guys' thoughts on this?
Well, that's bullshit right there. That's what that is. That's a steaming pile right there. Because you know what? What if I don't want to play with Ryu having a bunch of fucking Coca-Cola ads or some shit on him, dude? Like, this is fucking bullshit.
I mean, it is a skin. It is a skin.
They're individual skins. You can choose which ad.
No. It's like the skin will have whatever ads on it, but you can choose whether or not to use that skin, you know, just like any other skin.
So it's like the normal skin and then the ad skin.
Yeah.
And that's when, all of these different, advertisers are going to come and fucking like gangbang you with all these stupid little like
Yo, that's
product
cool,
placement.
man. I like it. Can you imagine like we give a skin, they don't have to pay for it, but if it's a cool skin and it has FPS guides on it, it's pretty cool. Or a Coca-Cola skin, fine. Like Coca-Cola skin, but if it's a cool skin, you don't have to pay for it to get the cool skin. It's sort of like
it's not a cool skin.
If it's not a cool, no one's gonna use it.
It's not a cool skin because you look like you're peppered with advertisement stickers. I mean, what kind of a world fighter are you, dude? Ryu doesn't travel the world to like carry around
rep Coca-Cola.
Yeah, it's a rep Coca-Cola.
Yo, it's mad realistic. When you watch a boxing match or MMA, there's ads on the gloves, on the shorts.
Yeah.
So now you got Ryu with Everlast shorts.
It's a Street Fighter, dude.
Yeah, but
the world doesn't have those ads, man.
Like, the only people seeing those ads will be like in those moments would be the two people fighting, as opposed like in UFC.
Wrong, unless they're streaming. See, it's brilliant. Unless they're streaming. Okay, hold on. It's optional, right? It's
All right.
it's optional.
Devil's advocate.
Yes.
You have to.
It's optional.
It's optional, but it will stunt your progression to
If you
not
don't.
use it.
Okay, yeah, that's whack. Okay, that's whack. Yeah,
That's
that's
the whack part.
That's whack. That's
Like,
whack. That's
if
whack.
they wanted to have it separate in there as a free skin, and
Yeah.
for some fucking reason you would want to do it, that's the thing. Like, no one would want to use those skins.
It's ridiculous, man. This is
Unless
I've never
there was
heard
some
of this.
actual benefit to it. And the
I've
actual
never
benefit
heard of
being you get
this
more
ever
XP
happening.
and points. for
Bullshit, dude.
Like, that is kind of bullshit.
I like it. Let's go. Ads. Give me some Everlast
No,
shorts.
dude,
I'm gonna use
no.
Balrog.
Fucking
Let's go.
Well, continuing on with absolute shit, we're gonna.
Wait, hold on. Is that a rumor? Or that's
No, that's
confirmed?
this
No,
is
that's-
live.
That's
This is
legit.
live.
That's legit. If
Dang.
you play Street Fighter today, you'll see that.
What?
Yep.
Now,
Wow.
now, this being said, I don't know in what capacity this is being, enabled. I don't know if it's gonna be like, is it in the loading screen? Is it, I don't know, during a fight? Do you have like a monster ad in the corner? Like,
Get
The
that
chicken's
money
on your side, bro.
Let's
there's
go.
actually a really funny. There's a really funny. There's a really funny video the Layman Gaming did. It's like it shows Ken fucking up Ryu and just a monster ad in the middle of everything. So shout out to Layman Gaming. They're super good. Check them out.
Like during the ultimate moves, it just pops up.
yeah, it's like right in the middle.
Bam, Mountain Dew.
Yeah, it's like that.
Well, that really diffuses.
But
the
I don't know
epicness.
how these ads are implemented, but still, shit, don't like it.
No, bring it on. You know what? Imagine, remember. Okay, Division 2. If they had ads in there, and there's a steel building going up in construction, we'll just put MSAC steel right on the building. I love it. Let's go. We'll buy ads.
We'll buy ads and
I
put
love
them in
it,
the
dude.
game.
I was cool with it.
Let's go.
I was cool with it when it was just like, because like GTA 5 did stuff like this,
Oh,
but
they
it
did
was,
that?
but it wasn't like a skin. Because in the city you'd see billboards and
And they
commercials
sold-
and stuff, and they'd be actual products.
Can you bid
So
on it?
bid on it? No, it'd be like actual products, like Coca-Cola, like go buy Coke.
Oh, but you can't like go into like into a website and put buy billboard
like,
space.
buy,
So, like,
buy,
eBay?
buy virtual billboard space.
Yeah.
Probably, you probably can. I don't
If you
know.
talk
Dude,
to
I would
Rockstar.
love to do that.
I don't
dude.
know
Dude,
if you can, but you that sounds like you should be able to.
Remember during E3 they had Ubisoft was talking about Beyond Good and Evil 2, I think, and how they wanted fans to build the world or like help them populate the world with their own art and music and stuff. There was like a whole big thing about that. Maybe you can do that.
Once that happens, guys, we gotta jump on
Populate
that.
it
Yeah,
with-
we'll
with
just
ads.
spam it with FPS guides ads.
Check out FPS guides.
This is too made.
Oh, dude, that's so. I thought when I first saw that article, I thought it was just like they'd have commercial breaks or something.
No,
between
dude, it's
rounds.
like another
like it's
level.
on you. Like,
It's another level, like an
Fucking
F1 car,
bullshit,
dude. Like an
dude.
F1 car.
oh my god.
Like an F1
Piss
car.
me off. All right.
Next steaming hot
Moving
pile
on.
of garbage we're going to talk about is Fallout 76.
Let's go.
Back to that piece of shit trash pile.
Yep.
So ultra-wide support has been enabled. However, it is not true ultra-wide support. All they did was go into the .ini file, which controls the aspect ratio, and all they did was take a 16:9 and just stretch it to 21:9, and be like, "Hey guys, you got ultra-wide now."
So isn't it stretched?
It's just stretched, yeah.
It's
like,
stretched, though.
it's just
So-
stretched. So basically,
anyone could do that.
yes, anyone can do
go
that.
into the INI file. And
Anyone can do that, yes. And
Just, hey, we fixed it. Like no,
the
you
community
didn't. Fuck,
is-
that took 5 minutes.
the community's pissed because they're just like, we know we can do this. We did not do this because of this reason, because it looks like shit. So Bethesda's like, this is our official. This is like their official patch notes. Like these are their official patch notes. It's insane.
That's so sad, man.
So this is resulting in stretching
so
out
sad,
text.
dude.
The UI features are stretched out, and the cherry on top is that the modding community put a side by side of their mod and then Bethesda's actual fix,
And it's, like, way
and
better.
the mod is fucking way better, dude. Way better.
Dude, the modders have been fixing
Everything.
Bethesda's mistakes. Only really since Fallout 4, I think. I mean, they added stuff to Fallout 3, but I don't really think Fallout 3 anything was wrong
Well,
with it.
adding stuff to it is different than
But
fixing a problem.
since in Fallout 4, they were fixing the same mistakes that they are now fixing in Fallout 76.
Yeah. So this is just another fuck up in the pile, man. Like
Modders-
you can't do anything right.
Modders, we love you. You are the true heroes
Just make your own game studio.
Just
make your own game
studio.
At this point, like
just do it. Just do it. You could probably do it. I'd fund you. If you do a GoFundMe,
I'd buy your games.
I'd give you $20 if you do a GoFundMe or something like that.
But moving on to the next thing, we got the Smash Bros. Update. Patch 1.2 addresses offline and online problems. This comes to us from GameSpot, actually, helping us out here.
What were the problems?
So the offline gameplay fixes were adjusting difficulty of approaching challengers, because they were hard. Now, this doesn't tell me if they adjust it to be harder or easier, but I'm assuming it's easier. Cause
No, I think it's harder.
You think it's harder?
You have all the characters 2 days after you got the game.
yeah, but I'm good.
But
And I also
it's
cheated.
2 days. That's like all the characters.
I also cheated by using that glitch, but I actually had to fight them. I had to fight them and beat them.
Yeah, but did you ever have like a lot of trouble with them?
Yeah, I had some trouble.
Did you lose at least 100 times to one of them?
No.
Yeah, it's
I
too
lost
easy,
like
man.
3 times to Cloud.
Too easy.
And
It's
then,
too easy,
like,
Dude, I don't think I've
three-
lost 100 times to any enemy in any game.
Mike Tyson's Punch Out. I
Dark
lost
Souls?
100 times.
Oh.
No Dark Souls enemies you lost
Oh,
100
no,
times,
dude.
dude?
I don't think so. I think
Oh,
the
okay.
most I got up to was probably like 30
That's still pretty
with
high.
with Ornstein and Smo, and that was after like leaving the game and coming back.
And Mike Tyson took
Mike
you
Tyson's
like
Punch Out.
in Punch Out.
I've tried him at least 100 times, and I had a cheat code. Yeah, there's a cheat code you put in to fight him, to jump right to fight him, and he was just too hard, man. I don't know anybody that's beaten him, like, personally. I've seen it on YouTube.
Looks like Division Matrix is chiming in with the unofficial Fallout 4 patch was necessary.
That's what the,
yes.
That's what the mod is called.
Yes.
Yeah.
But I'm assuming they're Nintendo, dude. They're not gonna make things harder. Like, that's not a thing Nintendo does. So I think it's gonna be easier. So that's a good shout out.
Maybe not 100 times, but you should at least have to play the same. You got to lose at least 10 times. You got to least. It's gotta be hard.
But if you have the skill, then you don't.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's
I've
true.
come across bosses for the first time in Dark Souls and beat them the first time.
Yeah.
Because
You guys are good.
I could take them. You know.
Yeah, you just know. And then
Just get
the
the time.
online gameplay fixes. So this is coming. Who did I cite this? Oh, GameSpot. That's right. So basically, what they said is, when matching in gameplay, the format setting of your preferred rules will be more highly prioritized. This may cause matchmaking to take more time, and there is no guarantee that you'll find the match that has your rules. Okay. So what kind of fix is that, Nintendo?
Wait, so there's no guarantee you'll
So
find a
basically,
match that
when you
fits
play
your
online
rules.
and you make rule sets, you be like, hey, I want to play 1v1, no items, whatever. You make that set and you click it, and you're like, hey, you should be expecting to get thrown into a match that's 1v1, no items. Sometimes that's not the case. Sometimes you get thrown into a free-for-all of 4 or 6 with items. That ain't what you want. So basically, this patch is trying to prioritize what you want and match that with others that want the same thing more.
That makes sense.
However, the wording of this is very bad because it says there is still no guarantee that you'll find a match that has your exact preferred rules. Come on, Nintendo. You can do better than that. You're a multi-billion-dollar company. You can do better. However, this does come with increased stability of the game, which is always good.
So,
This news is not super great because I want Nintendo to have a dope fucking Smash online system because I want to be in the top tier rank online.
I think you're getting called out right now.
I just want to
Wreck the
I just
court.
want to rank.
Let's play a match right now. What name is that? Who's calling me out?
Wreck the corp.
Wreck the court.
All right.
Is that John?
All right.
think
Let's play. Let's play. Let's do it.
All right. Post up, man.
Yo, I
Turn
heard.
up.
I heard the online multiplayer. There was lagging issues because it kind of it slows everybody down to the slowest internet connection because it's peer to peer. How much truth is there in that? Is it? Have you guys played it? Is
I
it
haven't
really
played
that-
online recently.
I don't have Switch yet.
Yeah, so they're saying even if you have a super fast internet connection, if there's somebody in the battle arena that has a really slow and laggy,
Mostly.
well, they'll slow and lag everybody else so it can
Lowest.
synchronize.
That makes sense.
I mean,
mean,
it would be fair.
sorry.
It would be more
That would be
It
fair.
would be more fair that way.
Can you imagine you're sure Fox?
Can you imagine? You have this.
You're
you
just
have-
frame
yeah.
dropping all over the place.
So you have Ganondorf just kind of glitching off to the side there. And there's other people having an actual like real time fight. And, yeah, it was-
That'd be horrible. So yeah.
But other games don't treat it that way. Like other shooting games, for example, they don't do it that way. If you're lagging, you're getting killed. I mean, why would you punish the people who don't have a crappy connection?
I don't know. I don't know, man.
I mean,
You're the business guy. Tell me.
Why would you
We all know how that feels,
You
but
don't want to punish people who are too poor or can't or or unable to get a better connection. I mean,
Yeah, but it would make the more serious players kind of not want to play it. Or is that not a serious mode?
Maybe-
No, Battle Arena is the mode, isn't
Well,
it?
yeah, but maybe the serious players are going to be all land in anyway. So they're like, yo, I'm not dealing with fucking Wi-Fi bullshit. I'm just going to land right in.
yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the competitive scene is like on Switch. Like, I don't.
Well, on
Because
Smash
they're like-
Bros,
I mean, yeah, but like,
it's massive.
is there like? I mean, is there like unranked and ranked play? And
Yeah,
stuff
yeah,
like
yeah.
That? And
Yeah, there's like a casual play, and then there's like when you get really good,
stop
they
slow
put you.
connection shaming.
Slow connection.
Not everyone can afford fast connection, dude.
Bro, step your games up. Step it up.
But yeah, there is a tiered system. If you get really good, like really fucking good, they put you in like a special category. You'd be like, I think it's like the top fighters or something like that. But anyway, that's what Nintendo's rolling out for Smash Bros.
Bro, that's terrible. You know what? As big as this game is,
As the largest Nintendo is as a company.
if they can build a competitive scene for Smash, I think would work.
They do have a competitive scene for Smash.
I mean, like,
yeah.
okay, when you say they do, that's on the old game, yes? Or the
They have
older
it for
games?
Smash 4. That's the Wii U one. Then now they're gonna have it for this one.
They're gonna have this one on there.
They always have. They have Smash competitive for every tier of Smash except for the 64.
Yeah,
I guess it feels different this time around. Like if this game, this
Because
particular
you're aware
Smash
of
Ultimate,
it and you're in the atmosphere.
No, on the podcast I listened to, one of the hosts, he owns a video game store, and he said that he sold more Smash than Red Dead, and he was super surprised about that. Way more. He sold out of Smash in 2 days, and he sold even more. He sold even more than he did with Red Dead.
That doesn't surprise
That's-
me.
That
That doesn't surprise me.
That doesn't
That doesn't
surprise me at
surprise
all.
you?
It's
No.
all. Dude, I'm telling you.
Red
man.
Dead's rated M game. First
wasn't
of all,
Red Dead like one of the
Listen,
fastest selling games?
Have you seen South Park recently? You have. You know the whole member berry thing.
yeah.
And the whole thing recently, you know, with like the Star Wars coming back and then remaking Mission Impossible and all the stuff. Everyone's just kind of, you know, just going in on those nostalgic pressure points. You know, they're just like, oh hey, like.
And plus, this
is
is-
what everyone grew up with. Let's just fire out there.
And plus, like, this is the next Smash game.
And yeah,
Smash
this is the next Smash
massive. This is
game,
Nintendo's flagship game.
So, but that's what I
One of
mean.
them,
Like,
yeah.
this is like this is a ripe opportunity, bro. That day, Friday, there were 4 Smashes 4 Switches in here. 3 Switches were bought that day for this game.
Yep. And
That didn't happen with any other console.
and I'm buying.
And it's gonna be
it's
4.
cheaper.
It's
Because
gonna be
it's cheaper
another
as
one.
well. The Switch is also cheaper.
I got a PlayStation for the sole purpose of playing Bloodborne, basically.
But you did.
Yeah.
But I'm talking about this is our little. We got our little 12-person office in a little town, and we just bought a bunch of Switches because of this game. It kind of backs it up. And with what that host was saying, he's saying this game is bigger than Red Dead by far. And now
got more of a net.
to mess up the
Yeah.
online, the multiplayer.
Well,
it's
Nintendo can also hide behind the fact that we're Nintendo.
But they-
don't take us too
also-
seriously.
it has-
We're just
it has-
we're incompetent with
it has
online.
more. It has more history than Red Dead does. I mean, yeah, Red Dead has had 2 games prior to Red Dead Redemption.
Yeah, like look at
2.
all these characters in Smash, man.
We're talking about ever since like the N64. I mean,
Yeah, like
these-
Kirby, Mario,
like,
Samus, Captain Falcon. These are all characters that have
is
story
literally,
paths.
I mean, yeah, like a lot of us played Red Dead Revolver, Red Dead Redemption, you know, in our like early preteens and stuff like that. But we were playing Smash Bros when we were like little kids, and it's
and we're playing
still
Mario
just
when we were little
holds-
kids,
holds that
or
special
Star
place.
Fox games.
I'm
or-
not-
I think it's the name, it's the nostalgia, and it's just the history, and people trust this series. People trust this series to always be good.
I'm not looking for reasons as to why they are as big as they are. I already accept that they're as big
It
as they
just
are. I'm
surprises
just saying
you that
that they didn't bolster the multiplayer down like tight. I think it should have been super tight.
It should have been airtight.
It should have been airtight.
I agree with you. I
And
agree with you.
what was the other one? The matchmaking. All of that should have been airtight because right now everybody has the game. When I went to go return my Switch, the customer service people was like, yeah, I bought it too. I bought it for the Smash. I was like, what? And then ask her. We played it for 45 minutes, and ended up returning it too. They were first time players too, like me, and they weren't feeling it too. But anyway,
you returned. You returned your
I
Switch?
returned to Switch. Yeah.
Oh, what?
Sorry guys, I wanted to like it, but
What?
I don't have enough.
You didn't even give it a chance.
I did. I gave it 3 hours. 3
That's
horas.
not a chance.
3 horas. No más.
No more.
3 hours. Playing for 3 hours and losing every game is not going to make you like it. You have to play.
I lost every single game.
You did lose.
Against a
every
level
single
1
game. If you
computer?
played by
No, against you guys.
against us. Only time he played
Then you
was
should-
here with us.
Yeah,
So,
you gotta play like by yourself
You
at
gotta play,
home
like,
and
by yourself
play.
and
Be like,
learn.
oh,
I did. I
That's
played 3 hours at
okay.
home. I played 3 hours at home. And then I played an hour of you guys just stomping me. Switch is whack. I think Kixie's like he's just agreeing with everything that I'm saying,
yeah,
man.
Dude, I think
iPhone gaming is better than Switch.
I fucking on the Switch.
It's got more power
That's
than
funny.
Switch.
That
I'll
is
tell you
funny.
that.
That's very good.
But what if Switch? Switch is definitely coming out with another iteration next year.
Iteration of the Switch?
Yes,
Why am I buying this one then?
because we're not sure what iteration is going to be. Is it going to be smaller? Is it going to be bigger? I don't know.
Yeah, it's probably gonna be some kind of extra gimmicky, stupid bullshit.
But my thought is
It's
it's
gonna
going to be a little bit more powerful and a tiny bit bigger, if any,
Tiny bit bigger with nunchucks.
with nunchucks. But we dwelled on Nintendo for a while. Let's
Alright,
talk
yeah.
about some Paladins.
Paladins?
Smite.
Movie
High-Res
High-Res is
Studio.
on the news?
Yeah, isn't that amazing?
Yeah.
High-Res Studio moving competitive Smite and Paladins away from online and moving it to LAN only.
That's a ballsy
What does
move.
that mean? You have to actually like be with these people to play competitive? Then isn't that what LAN
Like-
is? Like a LAN
Like a LAN party.
So you'd have to actually. So how do you play against strangers then? You can only play against your friends.
No, this is the competitive,
For the competitive
pro scene.
Oh,
this
the
is
pro
the
scene. Okay, like
this is the
I
pro
thought you
scene.
meant just like
No way, dude. That'd be
ranked
insane.
play. Like, what does that even accomplish? What? Okay.
Like, sorry, dude. I gotta bring my tower and all my shit
Sorry,
to your house. No, but that's
Um,
moving to LAN
okay.
competitive play. So I think
so
that'll be cool.
I guess. So wait, they didn't do that before. I would think they would do that.
But like everywhere, like every competition.
like at DreamHack and stuff like that. They didn't.
I guess
they didn't do that.
I guess I'm bringing you the
I'm
headline,
just a
my
purveyor
friend.
of news, dude.
I am
don't know
I
everything.
am the proprietor of news.
Okay, well, potentially big news for anybody who's in the competitive Smite and Paladin scene.
Yeah.
you could be seeing some less latency, some better reaction times, and maybe some more clutch plays.
True.
And
And then we got EA back in the news, but this is actually
not terrible.
okay.
news.
Battlefront 2 is going to be free for EA Origin Access members, so that's cool. The base game is free, not the DLC, because
Still
come
not
on,
worth it.
come on, this is EA.
Still
Like,
not worth it.
Yeah, for free. I'm not going to buy this for free. Are you
For
kidding
free.
me? I'm not going
Free still not
taint
worth
my
it.
computer
You
with
have
this
to
garbage.
You have to pay me to play this game.
Yeah, you would literally. Yes. So if you're interested, check it out. It's free. Another cool thing, I
Is
think.
this Anthem loot?
Yeah, Anthem loot is much more akin to Diablo than Destiny. Can you inform us a little bit more about that, JD? Because I'm not too familiar with Diablo or Destiny, because Destiny's shit.
Are you sure?
my opinion.
Are you sure you didn't say Anthem loot is much more akin to Diablo and Destiny? So it is than Destiny.
Yes. The
'Cause
article I read.
Their loot systems is pretty similar from what I remember. I don't know if someone in the comments wants to correct me, but they've always their loot was always like RNG based, and it's based off of a certain level of rarity. You know, you have like the white ones, which are like super common, and then the green ones, which are like
Right.
uncommon.
So basically, the article I was
Blue,
reading from
you know.
Forbes, this information comes from Forbes, is in Destiny, they don't really get into the nitty-gritty numbers. It's more like, hey, this item helps you in this type of thing, and it's rare. Rather, in Diablo, it has rarity, but it also says, like, hey, here's your base stat. Here's this. Here's how much this stat increases. Here's this effect. It's more nitty-gritty like that, rather
Okay.
than,
I
hey,
guess
here's a rare item.
Okay, I see. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Because Diablo was always way more technical.
It's
like,
much more technical like
numbers
that.
based.
Yes, it's much more like
and
that.
Destiny had Destiny's rare weapons and legendary weapons and exotics, whatever like that, they were all named like set weapons. But in Diablo, if memory serves, I haven't played it in a while. All weapons, including like the legendary top tier weapons, are RNG based, kind of like
it's much more like Diablo based,
kind of like Borderlands is.
Yes.
So that's pretty interesting. I mean, I'm pretty cool with that. I think I would rather that than, how it was with Destiny, where it's just like, hey, you want to buy this legendary assault rifle? We'll play literally 150 games of competitive. Literally 150 games of competitive to buy this one gun.
Yeah, so I think this is a better approach for this game. This is gonna be good.
Okay.
Remind me again, when is Anthem dropping?
22nd of February.
Okay.
Is this February?
Yep. Dude, February is so fucking loaded. We're gonna
February's
hit
crazy.
that when we get to the upcoming date section.
Isn't
But
there some shit coming out in March too?
dude, there's like
the
10
next year.
There's like 10 AAA games in the first quarter alone.
It's getting,
Division
it's
2's
getting
coming out.
wild.
Yep.
Yep.
Around there.
You thought fall you thought fall was crazy. Wait till spring, folks.
Yeah, it's gonna be nuts.
You're gonna be quitting jobs, losing relationships, disowning your family. It's gonna be absolutely nuts.
And then we have the president of Nintendo of America, Reggie Fils-Aimé. I'm totally butchering that name. Pretty sure. Says he would love Red Dead 2 to be ported to Switch. Lol. Sorry, dude. Not gonna ever happen.
Then they
Ever.
there was I think I saw an article about the reasons why, and
Because it's an 8-year
Actually-
development game before the Switch was even out.
yeah, that's probably it. I didn't read the article, but I remember seeing that. I was busy.
Yeah.
but
So sorry, Reggie.
Yeah.
Not gonna happen, dude.
they
The Switch would literally explode.
No, they actually did say that was a one thing in the title. It's like it actually isn't because the Switch will explode if you try and port it.
I think it'll explode.
All right. I don't have that kind of technical knowledge. I don't exactly know.
Then moving
let's
on.
there was actually some little bits I wanted to add in there. There's little thingies. Let's see, where was it? Oh yeah. Anyone remember the game Infinity Blade on the iPhone? That was
I don't. I don't.
I also bought a tablet, like an Apple, like an iPad. I don't fucking I was thinking like iTablet. Like what the fuck did they call it? No, the iPad. I literally bought an iPad Mini so I could fucking play Infinity Blade.
Dude, that's really
because
funny,
when that
dude.
first came out, I thought that was the illest shit, dude. I was like, oh my god. There's all these like parries and sword fighting and cool designs and stuff in a phone game. What? But apparently.
I'm sorry, dude. I'm like struck. I'm like taken aback. I'm like bewildered.
It was
Like,
I was thinking about a whole new device, like iPad.
the eye rectangle, the thing.
So you like it? Did you like it?
No, yeah. I mean, I liked Infinity Blade. I played the shit out of it when it first came out. But apparently, Infinity Blade does not exist in the marketplace anymore.
Ooh.
that's true.
And
They pulled
somebody else is getting in on the rights. You want to guess who it is?
Bethesda.
No.
Do I want to guess?
Oh, you know, shouldn't you?
No, I didn't read the article. I didn't even see this article, dude.
Well, I mean.
No, wait. Let me
I'm
guess.
guessing-
Let me guess.
What?
Is it what kind of, like, what caliber company is this? Is this a mobile gaming company, or is this like?
It's massive.
Oh, okay.
It's massive.
Tencent.
Well, probably because they own everybody else. That's
Massive.
kind of unfair. Blizzard.
No, it's Epic actually.
Is it?
Yeah, they're like, it was just strange because I started seeing news about how Infinity Blade is disappearing from the Apple Store.
Uh-huh.
At the same time, I'm seeing news about how Epic is adding Infinity Blade content into Fortnite. And so they must have some kind of license or rights to be able to do that, no?
Well, they own it, don't they?
So they must, yeah. So
Don't they own the IP of Infinity Blade?
Do they? Is Epic Games Infinity?
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I had no idea.
Yeah, that's why they're putting it in Fortnite.
Well, that's very interesting then.
Yeah. When you said the new studio's taking over, I thought like it's being
No,
resurrected.
I was thinking that like they were removing all of these because they don't have the rights to Infinity Blade.
No, they just don't have time to support it anymore. They're just like, yo, we don't have.
People still play it.
I don't know.
They play it
Well,
on their
basically-
iTouchscreen portable device.
they threw the
Touchscreen portable device.
Infinity Blade into Fortnite, and it acts like the Infinity Gauntlet from Avengers.
Yeah.
So like you pick up the weapon, and that's all you have,
Yeah.
and then you just like fuck people up.
Yeah, you can pick up the Infinity Blade in Fortnite now. I was like,
Yeah. I mean that's pretty cool.
Fortnite's fucking crazy now, dude. There's like airplanes and rocket.
Dude, the new Season 7 update has
Rocket
like
forwards.
gliders and snow and shit. It's crazy, dude.
Fortnite's insane, dude. You all need to chill the fuck out.
Yeah,
You all need to tone it down, man. Let's see. Well, what else? Oh yeah, another little cameo, a little crossover in early 2019. And if you play Monster Hunter World still,
I didn't add that in.
Geralt
play Monster
from The Witcher is going to be added in. I don't know if as like a maybe as like a little side quest,
No, this is
or if he's going to actually be able to play as Geralt, or he'll be
yeah.
You actually play
So
as
basically,
Geralt.
they did this. If you remember back to when they put Aloy into Monster Hunter, there was like a skin of Aloy. It's not like that. It's actually like you are Geralt with Geralt's moves,
interesting.
and you fight like Geralt in the Monster Hunter world. And there's like a side quest or two, I think, that's Witcher related. So it'll be like, oh, go hunt down this monster in Witcher fashion, but fight him like you would in Monster Hunter.
Huh.
So I think that's kind of cool.
That's the strange. I wonder what kind of. I mean, would he use these crazy huge weapons? Or
I
is he still gonna
don't
use
know.
his
I don't
little
know. I
sword?
don't know. I don't have Monster Hunter. I didn't play it, so. But it's cool that CD Projekt Red and Capcom are like, yo, let's do something cool. A Polish studio and a Japanese studio talking to each other. That's cool.
Try it out. Yeah, let's just do a little bit of cross-cultural mingling.
Yeah, that's cool. And then
That's pretty interesting. And
what about
then-
that? Oh yeah, we had the co-founder of Sledgehammer
Yeah.
leaving Activision,
yeah,
which is
to pursue personal projects.
to pursue personal projects.
However vague that is.
I'm assuming
We'll
this
see.
means that Activision just lost like a big exec in him. So hopefully this teaches Activision kind of a little lesson to not be greedy.
Let's see. Oh, there is something you actually didn't add on here that I think is also worth mentioning. The bomb threat.
Yeah, I didn't add that in.
Yeah,
'Cause
the
it made me
bomb
sad.
threat. So I guess other not great news is the Activision studio was actually evacuated due to a bomb threat yesterday. And this actually happened at multiple places around the U.S. and Canada at around this all yesterday.
All at the
And
same
they're-
time?
I don't know if it's at the same exact
like some
time.
Fucking
Some crazy,
Illuminati
just like
nice shit, dude. Like
some crazy like super villain stuff going on here. But yeah, the studio had a bomb threat. They evacuated everyone. Everyone's okay.
good.
But
good.
it was just strange. And the article I read said that there was a ransom, but the ransom doesn't sound right. I don't know if I didn't read it correctly because it said with the dollar sign $20,000 in Bitcoin, which is not that much money because it's $20,000. But if it's like 20,000 Bitcoin, then
that's a
that's
shitload of
fuckload.
money.
So I don't know which one. When they put the dollar sign in there, it totally threw me off. It was like
Incompetent ransom note. Like
an incompetent ransom note.
Can we have $20,000 in Bitcoin?
They actually pay them. They send the money. It's like, wait, where's all the rest? You asked for $20,000. It's like
rookie
there you
ransom
go.
note.
And then he just like turns to his friend like, what the fuck is the matter with you? It's like 20,000 Bitcoin, not $20,000.
It's like that fucking Batman Robin thing. He just slapping him across the face.
You had one job. So.
Well, we made that super
yeah.
sad story into
Yeah, it's a super sad story, potentially kind of funny. I mean, everyone's okay from what I've read so far. The story is still developing. We don't actually know any other information about like who could be the culprit, whatever.
11:53. We still got time.
Yeah,
That's actually
we're winding
pretty
down.
good.
Yeah.
But yeah, so interesting news there. I guess we'll let you know.
Yeah.
What
Glad everyone's
happens if something
everyone's
happens.
okay.
Thanks for doing the math for us, Kixie. Using the current Bitcoin value,
63 million.
20,000
That's
Bitcoin.
such a difference,
63
dude.
million.
That's such a difference.
Holy fucking shit! And that was they asked for that ransom at each place that they. It wasn't just like I'm holding all these guys ransom for 20,000. I think they actually asked for ransom in each individual threat.
So like, man,
They're dumb as hell because it keeps. Sorry, guys, but with blockchain, it keeps track of the transactions for each Bitcoin, so they could just
Find out where you're going.
Every single one of those bitcoins is basically
going
flagged.
to
They
one
should have used
place.
Monero or something more anonymous.
Or like actual cash.
That's incompetent ransom.
Yeah,
Incompetent
ransom.
ransomers.
I don't think they realize that. Yeah, they don't know who you are that holds the Bitcoin, but if you spend the Bitcoin, it's on the transaction list.
Honestly, at this point, it could still just be a hoax.
Just unmarked bills would have been way better.
It could just be a hoax. Yeah. Just give it to him in pennies, dude. So that was weird. And a little bit. Doom turns 25 this week.
Woo!
So Doom
Happy birthday, Doom.
Doom was older than me and Eric.
Yeah. Doom is 25 years old
I'm
this
24
week.
years old.
Oh man.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah. So
Wow.
Doom has been around for a fucking.
And in celebration of that.
Oh, the guy's building it.
Yeah, he's adding new shit to it.
Yeah, they're adding to the next Doom because I'm guessing they're gonna add in more Doom 1 now, or they're gonna add it to the.
No, it's
the
from the it's
2016
to the original game. The
original
Doom.
game.
The original Doom. They're adding like new, I think like a bunch of new levels and guns.
A bunch of
and shit.
new levels and stuff, and they're
Yeah.
like, oh my god.
Yeah.
I wonder how much.
It's for
that's
free. It's free.
It's free.
Yeah, it's free.
That's awesome.
Yeah, but you have to have the base game of the original Doom. Do you have that?
On what?
On
PC?
original PC. I don't know.
What is that? On a calculator? Like I don't understand. What is the original Doom played on? I'm guessing the
PC,
PC,
dude.
So
Came out in 94 or 93. Came
Well,
out
you
whatever
could-
25 years.
Dude,
93. Came out in
so
93.
you can't find it on Steam.
Maybe.
So maybe. That
But
would be
that's
really
cool. Shout out to that. That's really cool. Really, really cool. I enjoy that. I hope in the future when
You
games
guys are so young, man.
like classic games,
Yeah, man.
that developers do that maybe in the future for
Hmm.
like 20 years down the road or something.
Well, that is cool. I mean, it's a really cool little nod back to their roots. So
Yeah.
I dig that. I like that.
Then we got some deals actually for you. If
Some
you head over to
deals.
Humble Bundle, they're running a sale up to 75% off on all WB published games right now. So that's Injustice, Hitman, other stuff, Shadow of War, Shadow of War, stuff like Shadow of Mordor.
I want to
Those
say that the Mad Max game was on there.
maybe if it's WB might own Avalanche. I don't know, but
don't know.
so check that out. That'd be cool if you
So
want to
yeah,
look at some
if
games.
any of those games call out to you, check out that bundle, man. 75% off.
Yeah,
You
that's
can't beat it.
really good.
can't
Injustice
beat
2 is $20, I think, when I looked at it. So that's cool.
Injustice 2 is pretty tight.
So, and then we got some upcoming dates, which are really exciting. We got Spider-Man: The Last DLC, Chapter 3. That's Silver Linings. Releases the 21st of December. I haven't been playing the DLC because
I have not played Spider-Man
not interesting to
in
me.
a long time, honestly.
so that's why I
I have to
haven't
say it
playing
wasn't
it.
a great game, but there's other stuff that.
And then we got Metro Exodus actually moves up its release date
Let's
from the 22nd.
go!
Originally was the 22nd of February, moving up a week to the 15th of February. So that's pretty cool.
Hell yes, dude.
How do they move up?
I don't know,
It's
man.
crazy.
Because they're just churning and burning, man.
They went gold
know.
recently, so
What does
they're
that mean? Go gold.
going gold means that build is the one you're sending out to retailers for people.
Oh,
to play.
okay.
That's like
So
this
it's
is
like,
the version.
This is
that
like the final version.
Yeah.
It's just bugs and tweaks.
is the final cut. Yeah.
Interesting.
So basically, that was at the February 15th. You know what else comes out on February 15th? Crackdown 3.
Let's go, dude.
You know what else comes out on February 15th? Soul Calibur. Not Soul Calibur. I'm sorry. Dead or Alive. Dead or Alive. I think comes out on February 15th.
Jeez Louise.
You know what comes out on the 22nd? Fucking Anthem comes out, and another game I can't think of right now. But you got 4 AAA games coming out in like a week of each other.
What about that Sony exclusive zombie game?
Oh, Days Gone, that's in April. That got delayed
That's
to
in
April.
April?
Which is fine.
So yeah, dude. Basically between February to April, it's gonna be because there's some big releases in March too.
Yeah, dude.
So-
from January, February, March, April, May.
Wait, doesn't Sekiro
They all
get released
have
in March?
Yeah, they all have AAA games coming out in those months. All those months have AAA game releases.
I'm gonna have to take a couple months off. So
God damn.
I'll take
Rage
it.
2 comes out May 14th. That looks cool.
Damn, dude.
Not gonna have any multiplayer in it though, so I'm not gonna get it because fuck you.
Does this make you guys happy? Like,
No,
as a
God.
casual, this like stresses me out. Like, I don't
These
even,
games.
You're just like, oh my
Yeah,
god.
dude,
like you don't have to play them all at once.
Yeah,
but
you
it's
don't have
just
to play them
like-
all at once. They're just. I'm excited that
I'm
a
excited
game-
to get to play them.
Yeah, like oh that's cool. Something I want to play is coming out.
Like I'm gonna get the
God.
first one that comes out, and I'm gonna play as much of it as I can, or I'm gonna beat it, and the next one that comes out, I'm gonna get that.
Yeah.
The next one that comes
I-
out.
I mean,
get
all
that.
those games
I might
that are
not
coming out-
finish all of them until the next year, but I'm still gonna get
all
them.
those games that are coming out. I'm not getting any of those day one, except Kingdom Hearts 3 and Sekiro. Those are the only two I'm probably gonna get day one. That's it.
Sekiro,
Man.
Sekiro is gonna be
Looks dope.
absolutely fucking sick.
So look forward to those.
Welcome to the channel, Comedy Shorts.
Comedy
Dead
Shorts,
One.
Deji 1.
Hello.
Hello.
Howdy.
You jumped in right at our
Thanks
rumor
for-
mill
thanks for
section,
coming in.
of which we have none of.
All right, so you came at the great time.
We don't have any rumors to tell you.
We're
Sorry.
starting a new section, and we have nothing this week. All right.
Yeah, sorry.
What games? All the games, man. We just talk about latest gaming news and reviews of any games we played lately. And if there's anything you want to talk about, just put it up on the chat, and we'll.
Yeah, and we'll address it.
Yeah, we'll talk about
it's
it.
like, oh, you guys should check out, this.
I guess
We'll check out
one
that.
rumor I did hear that probably isn't true is that PlayStation 5 will have a reveal event midway through 2019, and that
You don't know if that's
Xbox
true?
and that Xbox will also have a mid-year event.
I think if it's going to be 2019, it would be probably more end 2019.
You think? Because I think it's going to be 2020 for both of those consoles.
Yeah, I think it being mid of 2019 would. I think that's a little overzealous. But I don't know. We've only been wrong once with the rumor, right?
That's true. So
We've-
far, only one
So far,
of
our
your
track record
rumors.
with rumors
yeah.
is pretty fucking good.
Oh yeah, we filter them real good. We kind of
We're
throw away
trying.
the rumors that seem too outlandish.
It was like, you know what? This is probably not real.
You know, we should lower the bar a little bit. Let's be a little bit wrong. Can you have 10% off?
Can I be a little bit wrong?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, 'cause that way-
Bar. So you guys seem nice. Oh, thanks, man. You seem like a real great person for simply for the purposes you're watching this. No,
Perfect.
But thanks for stopping in, man. We're actually about to wind this down a little bit.
Yeah,
We
we're
just
actually
have,
jumping into our last segment, which is the
and,
Let's Argue.
Let's
segment.
argue.
argument section, and then
And
that'll be it.
whatever I wrote on that paper is wrong because I came up with something during the podcast that's much better.
All right, what do you got? Let's find something to argue about.
So, with the news that Epic Games is trying to bring crossplay to everyone, can Epic Games force crossplay with these new features on Sony? Will this make Sony break and force crossplay to everyone?
So finally bring the gaming
Because
community
if
together.
to everyone, if you don't know or didn't see the beginning, this is one of our headliners. Epic Games is bringing all the crossplay tools and giving them to developers for free. Be like, hey, here's the tools, use it. This works with crossplay, but it is up to Sony and Microsoft and Nintendo and everyone when they make those games to support that feature. So will this be to break Sony's back? What do you guys think?
I think this is the opposite of exclusives. This is if they make a game which is like not an exclusive, but it's inclusive. You want this game on your console or your platform, you got to crossplay. Basically, like either you get if you want Fortnite on PlayStation, you have to crossplay. Otherwise, you don't get it on PlayStation.
Yeah,
But who makes that call?
would Epic make that call?
The owner of the IP.
Oh, the owner. Oh, okay. So for non-exclusives, basically, the third party could be like, "Hey, like, we want this," and
Yeah.
if you don't.
If you want it, you support crossplay.
But what if the publisher is like, "We don't want that"? The publisher's the one with the money.
whoever has the power to say that?
So you think this will make Sony break its rules and jump into the crossplay section?
I think the announcement of the news is insufficient, but once they see that, how it's affecting their player base, if the game's big enough or the games are big enough, then yeah, man.
Because like if all the developers have these tools, it's like, oh hey, we have them for free. We can just use them for free. Why wouldn't you use them?
Yeah.
What would be like the con maybe? Like what would, if you were a publisher, would you be like, what would your reasoning be to your developer to be like, no, don't do that? It's not an exclusive. It's a
not
third-party
exclusive.
game.
No, it's not exclusive.
I think
What would be a reason?
the fact that we're struggling with it so much.
honestly, it seems
Yeah.
like such a
The
clear
fact that
cut
we're
answer.
struggling with it so much would be.
What's the question? Say the question again.
The question is, are these tools that Epic Games gives the developers for crossplay enough to make Sony make all their games crossplay?
No. The tools alone? No.
Yeah.
The tools alone? No.
So do you think?
Do you think they just won't use the tools to make crossplay happen? Then they just won't use it. They're just like,
Yeah. Do you?
Yeah,
do you,
dude.
Yeah. Do you think they'll just be like, no,
Yeah, man.
We don't want that.
I mean, it's like we're just like they're not even asking for anything in return. It's like, here, we're putting this open source. You guys can
Yeah,
have
it's
this
literally
if you
free.
want. And
Let's
They're just
go! Let's go!
there's like, man,
So
you see all the
many
Let's Goes happening.
What's
Yo,
what's this
Jixi
about?
found a video that we have that was titled "Let's Go." Wait, is that the title?
Should we clip it?
Let's go.
Should we click on it to see what everybody's Let's Going about?
Let's go.
All right, here we go. Oh boy.
Is it a video or is it just a...
Okay.
What is this?
Is it just a random clip?
This is just.
You got gift, dude. You got gift. Yes, dude.
That's awesome.
Dude, that is a
Oh, that's a
intro.
permanent
That's like
one.
a perfect intro.
Oh my god.
Nice.
Oh, man.
So basically,
yeah, that's gonna be the clip art for this.
that's
video.
gonna. I think we should end it right there, man. Like,
I'm just like, ah.
that is perfect. Yes, dude.
60, you're the best.
Nice. But no, basically, this question, I think
I mean,
the developer would have to go to the publisher and be like, "We want this to happen. We're doing this, and if you don't agree, we'll find another publisher."
but what would they really have to lose from doing it? What would a company like Sony?
They're a very
lose.
proud company, dude. It's a very Japanese company, dude. It's very like we do our things. We do what we do. We don't break our rules.
I don't think it's just a money
Probably
thing.
stupid.
Yeah, I think it's more just money.
think it's money.
I think it's
They would
money.
make more money.
I think they would. Are you still that they won't be able to corner their market as much if they do start doing crossplay? Like,
Yeah, I think they're still holding on to some weird mentality that.
some weird sentiments against crossplay.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
I think this is a perfect opportunity for Sony to jump on this. PS5 is in the works, deep in development. Make this happen.
Let's start this next console generation on a good foot.
Can you imagine if this next console generation has crossplay, backwards compatibility to every system, to both Sony and Microsoft, dude? It would be fucking nuts.
All right, I'm gonna paint a
It would
picture
be
for
the
you real
best
quick.
year. It would be the
It would be the best
in
gaming year ever.
Yeah, ever. Absolutely.
If let's say I haven't bought. We were in this situation a few months ago.
Uh-huh.
I was gonna buy a console for my son, and because he doesn't have one right now, he's 10 years old, and it was time for his first console, right? And if all of his friends were on PlayStation, if there is no crossplay, if he wants to play with his friends, even if it's a game like Fortnite, not an exclusive, right? But if he wants to play Fortnite and he wants to play with his friends, he has to get a PlayStation. Does that make sense? But, and the caveat is if there was crossplay, we could buy an Xbox and he could still play with his friends.
True.
But with Sony's hard line, or hard stance, now he has to play. He has to buy a PlayStation to play games with his friends, even if it's if it's not an exclusive title. Does that make sense?
So I guess what you're saying, what you would be thinking would be, hey, we're gonna force this line so that when you buy a PlayStation, and you'll be exposed to all of our games, like all of our game lineup.
That
Like
too.
it corners you to buy a PlayStation, and then once you're in that sphere, you're like, oh, look at all these fucking amazing ass games that I
Yeah.
have to play.
Yes. And Kixie's right. The Sony doesn't have to because they sell way more
they're
consoles than
ahead.
everybody else.
They're way ahead.
So they're basically they'd be putting their hand out to pull up
Microsoft.
everybody else. Just like, come, let's go, because now again, we ended up buying an Xbox.
Right.
We ended up buying an Xbox eventually, and it's not that big of a deal because he can crossplay. He could crossplay Fortnite. That's the only game he wanted, Fortnite. So it's not that big of a deal. But if it wasn't going to be allowed, we probably would have had to go with a PlayStation.
I still think Sony would
Let's go.
want it though, because even if there is crossplay,
FIFA.
Yo, yeah, this guy Comedy is really big into FIFA, guys.
Yo, man, do you play FIFA? We
I have played.
We
FIFA.
dabble. We dabble.
We dabble.
We have some office competitions and stuff. I don't really play FIFA, but he's played FIFA before, and he's played FIFA before.
Yeah.
So.
I think the model guy with the cool hair, what's his name? Ronaldo. I think Ronaldo's the best player in the game. He's better than the little guy.
Messi.
Messi. He's a little bit. I think he's better
Great
than Messi.
description.
He's better. The
hair guy is
The
better
hair
than
guy or the
little
little guy?
I don't know sports people, so I was just like, I have.
You
no
agree?
fucking
All right,
idea.
I'm not taking crazy pills. All right, cool.
Well-
I'm undefeated in the office too. Just a
For
little
now.
aside, I haven't
Yeah.
lost.
Yeah.
For
I'm
now.
8-0. You heard that, Loso? Come get and
For
Sola.
now.
Come get it. 8-0.
go.
I can't lose in that game.
Bring it.
For now.
For now.
No.
So I think we're gonna wrap up everything. I still think to answer this question would be Sony's not gonna budge.
Yeah. I think that's been the answer
Yeah.
to every Sony discussion, basically.
Yeah.
It's like,
God
is
damn
this
it.
going to change Sony's mind? No.
Nope.
Okay. All right, then. Well, go,
All right,
go
and then,
fuck
I
yourself,
think-
Sony.
I think we're gonna end this. I like to introduce like kind of like a new-ish segment,
Okay.
like a spotlight, like a game spotlight.
Okay.
We'll end with be like, yo, this is the game I think everyone should check out.
Nice. That's a good segment.
I think everyone should check out or give a look to this game called Gris, Gris. It's like an indie title, really really small title made by some random indie studio in Spain. This is their first ever game, and it's very short. It's like 5 hours. It's
Okay.
all about just being relaxed, platforming puzzle, very good music, very pretty, relaxing game. Check it out.
Say the name of the game one more time.
Gris, Gris. Not
Gris.
Gris.
Which platform?
It's on PC and Switch right now. It's $17,
Nice.
and it's a very short indie game. Looks very cool. Check it out. I'm probably gonna be playing it.
Okay.
All right. So, yeah, that's what we should do. We should just talk about little indie
Yeah,
games.
I just
Well,
made it up right now.
indie
I was
games?
like, we
Yeah.
should shine a light on some of these
Okay.
smaller games.
Yeah, you know
well-
what? What's the name of the that black and white game that we saw on the
Oh,
Game
Return of
Awards?
the Obra Dinn. That
That's
looks
right,
cool.
Return of the Obra Dinn. I'm gonna download
that
that,
got a
this week,
9.2 on IGN, by the way.
and I'll
So-
talk about it next week.
Yeah.
Return of the Obra
What did
Dinn.
I think? Since I'm really a big Dark Souls fan, there's this another indie game called Ashen you might want to look into. It looks a lot like the look is a lot like Absolver, which I don't know if you may not know. It's another indie game, but it's also like Dark Souls, but it had to do with like hand-to-hand combat and martial arts and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But this one is more like the actual. It's more like Dark Souls. There's like big epic boss fights, and there's like crazy like big weapons and stuff like that. And so
I think the games we mentioned is that in early access right now?
I don't know.
Because it's on the Epic Games Store right now.
I don't.
I think
know.
it was in early access.
That was all the things that I've seen. It was just like check out Epic Games Store. Like it's just this week. It was just like check out all these dope ass things.
Yeah,
Epic
so
Games Store.
these games be spotlight. We'll give you updates each week and be like, hey, this game's good, this game's not good. Keep you guys updated on some fresh games. But
I think
do you
this-
want
What is happening in this chat room?
Guys,
I don't know. It
Take
just
us-
got really vulgar
to
real
take us
quick.
home?
You're not even seeing what's
No,
happening.
I'm
You
reading
can't-
it. I'm just choosing to not engage in it right now.
Yeah.
All
I
right,
think we're
so
gonna wrap up the show though.
We may have to take some action against that. Anyways,
I don't know.
alright.
How do you do that? We'll have to learn how to do that.
I guess you did. All right, get ready for the fucking Bam Hammer kid.
Banhammer. How do you do that?
We'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out. You're fucked. Get your shots in now while you can. Get your shots in now.
dude. You're fucked. Once we figure out how to ban you, you're gone.
With an eye touch thingy. Fucking touch it.
We just like exit out. All right. Well, I guess that is all we have today, folks.
Automod
Held a message. Oh, the auto mod. What is that? Held a message for a reason. Identity allow will post in chat. Oh, so you can allow or deny post in chat. Wait, so it didn't actually become. It didn't actually get censored until he said Asian.
Wait, really?
Wait, what just
like,
happened?
Actually?
Yeah, because
All right, so we're gonna figure this out live, I guess.
AutoMod picked out that comment, and it was like, "Do you want to allow or deny this post?"
Wait, and that only got flagged because I had the word Asian in it?
I guess
And
so.
all the
Everything
other-
else went through.
All the other one he was cursing, right?
Let me see.
Yeah, all the other ones where he was cursing, they went through. Everyone else sees it. The other guys in the chat are
What?
responding.
Really?
But I think when he said Asian, it tripped the system.
Oh, this
way,
social
dude.
justice stuff is too crazy.
Yo.
That
That's
word is
the one.
worse than
That
pricks
was
and
it's worse than
stabbing my
bitch
dog
and fuck
that
your
doesn't
mom and fuck
exist.
your sister
Wow,
and
that's
stab your son
crazy.
and suck your mom.
Wow, so...
Where
Wow.
are we now?
You guys took it well, like your mom.
Oh, got him!
All right.
Got him!
That's very
that was a
interesting,
nice
though. That's an
clap.
interesting...
All right, this is gonna be coming. This is turning into a little chat room bloodbath, so we might. As
Yeah,
well,
this is not the...
We might as well just.
This is
end
not
it
the
here,
community
folks.
I want to foster.
Yeah, we're trying to foster a community between
Loving.
gamers
Loving.
that help each other and support each other. Not whatever this shit show is.
It was pretty entertaining, though. It was entertaining.
That was funny.
Interesting, though. That's interesting
that was
information
funny.
about the mod, though.
But comedy says it's just jokes, so well, I guess
That's very interesting, though, about the.
That's funny,
the-
dude.
the-
So
the
yeah,
mod.
literally only because it said Asian, because it said words worse than dick.
I want to allow it. I
mean, do it.
Allow it,
I
dude.
wanna allow
Do
it,
whatever you
man.
want.
Dude, this is ours, man.
So, if
Add permitted
term.
term.
So-
Asian wanker.
So that was the term committed was dick Asian wanker.
That's the term that
Wow.
they finally flagged him.
So if he writes in the same term, will it be flagged again, or will it be like, okay?
What if he puts it in like, like dick some other race and wanker?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not doing it.
Yeah,
If he wants to try
maybe we
it.
should not try.
Yeah,
maybe we should not try it.
that one, no. That's a no.
Yeah, that was a hard. We do a hard pass on the
Yeah.
words in this establishment.
Yep.
Huh.
All right, time for lunch, guys.
Bully word. Mild slur.
Yeah, that was
That was not a mild slur. I feel quite offended.
Let me look that up to make sure I
Alright.
should be offended by
We're
that. real
learning.
quick.
Let me see if I can be offended. All right, yeah. This has been an eye-opening experience. Thank you.
Actually, yeah, that was pretty interesting. That was
Thank you.
informative.
Thanks, comedy, for being our first
Thank you for tripping the bot,
super
dude.
troll.
Yeah.
Thank you, man.
We've had some trolls, but you're the only ones that actually tripped the bot. So
Yeah, man.
Now we know how that works, I guess.
Pop their cherry.
All right, thanks, man.
Yeah, very interesting. All right, well, we're gonna wrap up because I'm hungry. Would like to go to lunch.
Yeah, that sounds
Yeah.
like a good plan.
So remember to follow us here on Twitch, on YouTube, other platforms. We're on everywhere. Are we on podcast services too? Audio?
I already submitted our application.
We're getting.
Yeah,
to
we're
that.
getting there.
Okay, we're getting there.
We'll keep you updated, and of course, we have our website down at the bottom there, fpsguys.com.
Check that out.
Come
Don't
check us
forget.
out.
Oh yeah, comedy shorts. Yo, subscribe. Come on.
Yeah, at least follow.
Subscribe, like and subscribe. I mean, you're just
Yeah,
coming.
Yeah,
Yeah.
at least follow. if
Just
you're
come in
gonna
and talk
throw
shit and leave,
Yeah,
man.
man,
Come on. Show up.
Just show up.
All right. Hey, and remember, if you don't subscribe, we'll be here next week, so you can subscribe again.
And remember, if you don't subscribe, you sit down when you pee. All right.
Again, check us out at 11 a.m. Fridays. We'll be here.
We love you guys.
We'll see you around.
Take it easy.
Peace out. Oh,
We'll just
we
have
gotta
to
do
be
the.
awkward
We gotta.
to
We
kind
do.
of
Where's the?
walk across.
It's our.
Where's
our
the
call
fade
sign,
thing?
So we don't know how
Are we
it
not
is.
fading?
There it is. We're fading now.
Dun, dun, dun.